guys, welcome to our 13th video of Toni Mahfud inspired series, and in this tutorial we are going to edit just like Toni Mahfud. And if you don't know who is Toni Mahfud, then just search on Instagram. He is really an amazing fashion model and an amazing creative artist, and we really do respect his creativity and the color effect which he uses in his photos. So kindly do follow him on Instagram. So in this tutorial we are going to edit the photo just like this which he recently posted, right? So here is the photo which I'm gonna edit just like him, right? So the very first thing we're gonna do is let's just go to the file and just go to open, and we're gonna open up the background. So this is the background which I have created for you guys, right? So we're gonna use this as our reference photo, right? So first of all, what we're gonna do is just make a selection of the photo, right, with the help of quick selection tool, or you can use the you can use a pen tool to select very precisely. I have already made a selection, so you can just take your own time and just select the photo very perfectly. Now it is very important to select the hair, so we have learned that. Right click on it and select and mask option, and just click on the second brush. Click on the second brush, the refine edge brush tool, and just brush on the edges of the models, just on the edges of the hair, so it will automatically detect the edges and select the hair. So this is very easy and amazing way to select the hairs. Now just right click on it and select leave a copy, or you can directly press Ctrl J from the keyboard to make a duplication, right? So I have made a selection of the model. Now what I'm gonna do is just drag it and drop over here. Before doing this, let me just select both the image, just drag and drop to our background, right? Let me increase the size, and I'm gonna just place this somewhere over here, I guess. This seems to be perfect. Let me compare. Let me close this image, go to the window, select the orange, and we're gonna just select and arrange both the image. Let me keep this over here. Alright, no matter. So let's see, this is the photo, right? So first of all, we're gonna just hide this photo, and we're gonna let's see where it should be placed. First of all, let's just decrease the opacity of this background. Select both the layer, press Ctrl T, and I'm gonna just adjust the position of this model in such a way that it should look kind of realistic, right? So let me just place this over here. This seems to be very perfect, I guess. Alright, this seems to be very perfect, I guess, guys. So let's just keep this as our final ratio. Alright, so this one is literally looking kind of very cool, or you can just place this somewhere over here also, would be pretty perfect, I guess. You can decrease the size of this a bit. Alright, this one is looking kind of very perfect and a perfect angle, just like Toni Mahfud, right? So just hit OK. Alright, so now let's start our process of editing. So all we're gonna do is, first of all, let's just unhide this layer, and this is our image. So what else we're gonna do is, first of all, press the levels, go to the adjustment layer, select the levels, and we're gonna just add a bit of levels to the image. Click on the clipping mask, so it will only be affected on this layer image, right? So let's add a bit of darkness to the photo. As you can see, this one is literally looking kind of very cool. Now let's just merge both the layers, right? Now the next thing we are gonna do is, here let's just create a black and white layer, right? So all we're gonna do is select the layer and just fill it with the 50% gray. Let's select the 50% gray. Now just change the blending mode to color. Right, now make sure you have only created this color on the clipping mask, right? So here the next thing we're gonna do is let's create a new layer. Select the brush tool and we're gonna just paint the color with this. Make sure to get the teal color on the foreground. Select the soft round brush, change the blending mode to color, I guess, or subtract, right? Let's just keep this as a subtract, and we're gonna just place this and just colorize this area. And we're gonna just press Ctrl U from the keyboard and just make a kind of color that we actually need. That is our, what was that color, I guess? We want a teal color, right? So we're gonna just keep this as a teal. So press Ctrl T from the keyboard and we're gonna just place this over here, and this portion would be pretty perfect, I guess. Let's just decrease the saturation a bit, and here we're gonna just right click on it and again create a clipping mask, so it will only be affected on this layer. Now here guys, what we're gonna do is, now we're gonna erase it from this gray. So what else we're gonna do is just add a layer mask. Select the brush tool and make sure to select the black color on the foreground and just paint it on the direction where you wanna erase. Now we're gonna erase it on this direction, just like this way. As you can see, this one is kind of looking perfect, and let's just erase it also from this area. So this seems to be kind of cool. Let me delete it from here. So as you can see, this grayscale is literally looking so perfect. Now here again, let's create a new layer. Create a clipping mask, select the orange color, and we're gonna just paint the color of the hairs, and let's just see what actually looks perfect. The soft light is also looking very kind of amazing. So let's see what the color is looking kind of cool. This color is also kind of making your photo a bit of tinted effects of this highlights on the face, which is very much necessary and looking kind of very amazing. Let's press Ctrl J from the keyboard to make a duplication, and we're gonna just place this on the side of the next side over here, just like this way. So this one is literally looking kind of very amazing. Again, press Ctrl J from the keyboard. Now just right click on it and create a clipping mask. Also do the same process on this. Press Ctrl T and we're gonna just place this over this portion. Press Ctrl U from the keyboard and just reduce a bit of saturation and just hit OK. Alright, so as you can see, this one is also looking kind of very amazing. So here the next process is we're gonna reduce the opacity of this gray color. Let's make it to around 85 or 80% would be pretty perfect, I guess. Alright, now here we're gonna do the same process of reducing the opacity of this color. So let's just make it to around 55 would be pretty perfect, I guess. As you can see, this one is literally looking kind of very amazing, guys, right? So the next thing we are gonna do is adding a smoke. As you can see here and there is, it is actually the smoke and everything is present, right? So we're gonna add a smoke to the photo. So first of all we're gonna do is let's just create a new layer on top of the old layer. Select the area where you want to do. Now just right click on it and select the fill it with the 50% gray and just hit OK. Change the blending mode to overlay. Right now I'm gonna just select the dodge and burn process which we have learned, right? So we select the dodge and just add a dodging effect on the face where you want to create that kind of perfect jaw lines and all. So we're gonna just make the exposure to around 40 would be pretty perfect, I guess. 10%. So as you can see, this one is literally looking kind of very amazing, and this is really a cool part of this photo. Now we're gonna add some more, the burn on the face. So let's select the burn tone, add a burn on over here. Now let's just make the burn to around 20% and just add a burn on this area. So as you can see, this one is looking kind of very cool and creative, right? So we're gonna add some more burn on the nose area, also on this area. Now let's select the dodge tool and we're gonna add a dodging effect on this area. Now this one is looking kind of very cool, guys, I guess, right? So we have created this, the jaw lines and all. It is really looking very amazing, as you can see the difference, guys. And let's add some more, shadows or burn tool on this area, but actually it is not needed, I guess. So this one is looking pretty perfect. Now what we're gonna do is, what else, that is adding a smoke to the photo, right? So select the smoke, just drag and drop over here. We're gonna just place this on bottom of the image before the background. Now let's press Ctrl T from the keyboard and enlarge it, and we can just place this somewhere over here. As you can see here, you can see the smoke and all, everything is present. So we're gonna just place this smoke over here, change the blending mode to screen, and now again press Ctrl J from the keyboard to make a duplication, and we're gonna just place this on top of all layer. Select the eraser tool and we're gonna just erase it. Select the soft round brush of the eraser and we're gonna just erase it from this area. Now we're gonna just reduce the opacity of this layer. Let's just keep it some kind of more. Now let's add on the front area of the image this kind of smoke particles or the smoke PNG. Let's just place this. Alright, now we're gonna just erase the rest of the area or from the image where we actually don't want this, right? Select the eraser tool and we're gonna just erase it from the rest of the area with the help of eraser, right, guys? So as you can see, it is kind of looking perfect. This is only affected on this area, which is very cool, I guess. Let's see, and also we're gonna just erase it on this front area with the help of eraser. So this one is looking kind of very amazing, right? So the next thing we are gonna do is press Ctrl U from the keyboard and just we're gonna select this color red tone and just add a bit of, decrease the saturation of this from the background and just hit enter and just OK, right? So the next thing we are gonna do is just merge all the layers. Let me place this on the top of this layer. Now let's just merge all the layers. Right click on it and select merge layers. Here guys, we have almost done our process of editing. Before doing this guys, we're gonna just blur the edges. So select the blur tool, right, Select the soft round brush and we're gonna just blur the edges, make the strength to 100%, and we're gonna just blur the edges of the cutout which we have made, so it may merge it with the background, which is very important and a key factor of our editing, that it should not look unreal. People should not be able to identify whether you have cut out or not, so it is very important to do this process of blurring the edges, right? So as you can see, we have done this, right, almost. Alright, so now just to merge all the layers, right, just right click on it and select merge layers, select the crop tool and hit once again enter and just OK. Now let's go to let me place this over here and this photo over here. So this is the photo, right? Now we're gonna just add a color grading process just like him, right? So just go to the filter, select the camera filter, and here the real game of editing starts. So what else we're gonna do is, let's just select the color, let's reduce the size of this, and we're gonna just play with the color. So add a little bit of bluish tone to the photograph, add a clarity on the photograph, let's increase a bit of highlights if you need, decrease some shadows and increase some whiteness, decrease the blackness. Go to the calibration tab and just go to the blue primary color and just move the slider to around this. Now let's just go to the RGB color, and just get a 1 point over here and just add a bit of highlights, the matte effect to the photo. Now here the next thing is, now go to the saturation and we're gonna just reduce the color of this teal color too much, which is present on the face, right? Also let's reduce the purple color from the photo. Now here you have to get this color kind of shadow, so what else we're gonna do is select this color and just make a shadows of that color. Let's see what kind of shadow is looking perfect. I think this one is looking kind of very cool. So let's just reduce the saturation of this color to around this, and let's add the highlights that is of a red tone or the yellowish tone, right? So this we're gonna add as a highlight area, and just hit enter, and still we're gonna just play with the saturation and all later, right? So just hit OK. So we have almost done our editing process just like him. Now we're gonna add dodging and burning. So let's duplicate layer and we're gonna just name it as a dodge. Just hit enter, change the blending mode to screen, right click on it, select the blending options. Now we're gonna add press alt key from the keyboard and add a slider from left to right. Right, as you can see, this one would be looking perfect, and just hit enter. Again press Ctrl J from the keyboard and we're gonna just name it as a burn layer. Change the blending mode to multiply, right click on it and select the blending options. Press the alt key from the keyboard and we're gonna just add from right to left and just hit enter. Now just merge, make a group of both the layers, add a layer mask on it. Go to the image, select the apply image. Now go to the 6th layer, that is our original layer. Now just hit OK. As you can see, this one is literally looking kind of very amazing, right? This has just enhanced the photo, which is very cool. And let's again press Ctrl J from the keyboard to, if you want to get more effect, kind of effect. and you can just play with, or else this would be pretty perfect. So as you can see, this one is looking very amazing, guys. Now let's just merge all the layers. Right click on it and select merge layers. Again, let's just go to the filter, select the camera filter, and again we can just add a bit of contrast on the photo. And here, guys, what we are gonna do is adding clarity on the photograph. So let's add a clarity to around +12 would be pretty perfect, I guess. And now all we're gonna do is select the green, and here it is very important to add a green to the photo. As you can see, the photo contains actually green, so it is very necessary to add a green on the photograph. So let's just add a green. So you can just add a green to around 60% will be pretty perfect, guys. 25 and 50. So this is a kind of perfect ratio of adding the green, and just hit OK. Alright, and just hit OK. So finally, guys, we have completed our process just like him editing, right? So again, let's just go to the selective color, select the black color, and here we're gonna add a bit of magenta tone, right? So just make a 1 tone of the magenta. So this will make an photo and very exact and similar look like Toni Mahfud. And just merge both the layers and you are done. So finally, guys, as you can see, we have done our process of editing just like him. So here was the before and here is the after. A huge difference can be seen in the photo just like Toni Mahfud, right? So as you can see, a huge difference looking, and it is really looking very amazing. And I really do respect his creativity and the color effect of Toni Mahfud which he uses in his photo, right? So now let's just make a consolidate to all tabs. So guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, then just smash the like button so that it will motivate me to make more videos and cool presets like this for you guys for free. And if you still not subscribed yet, then do subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified of our videos and presets. Also visit our website, that is www.ashvircreations.com. From there you can download all the presets and stuff just for free. Also guys, don't forget to visit our second website, that is filterpreset.com. Stay tuned for the website, guys. It is gonna launch soon, and guys, it is under maintenance for a few days. Also guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, just type ashvircreations. So guys, thank you for watching, and bye bye till the next video. Till then guys, be creative and be awesome.